Junior to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
CBS Mornings, right here on WZMQ 19.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lily Simmons. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a Michigan House representative has filed articles of impeachment against Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson, and she's now facing a lawsuit. We'll have the details. And the Superior Health Foundation showcased its recent grant recipients today. We'll tell you how they're supporting their communities. Plus, we're back in the Keweenaw, where there's a new initiative to revitalize downtown Calumet. Your 19 News at 6 starts right now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Conditions seem to be looking up here in Marquette compared to earlier in the week, Kelly, but what are you seeing over there?
Yeah, Lily, things are slowly but surely improving, especially air quality wise, and we're going to be tracking a little bit of some increasing cloud cover and some showers to kick off your Friday and your weekend. But we're looking at the Portage Lake Lift Bridge up in Houghton right now, where that cloud cover is increasing. We might have a few light rain showers up to there, as well as some mist that will want to creep in to Marquette over the next few hours. Temperatures tonight into the mid to lower 50s with lots of cloud cover and again, maybe a few light rain showers, but things will start to clear out a little bit for tomorrow, but it's going to be chilly, so I'll have your full details on that and your weekend in just a few minutes.
Today in Washington, it's a big, beautiful brawl as tech billionaire and former Doge advisor Elon Musk lashes out against President Trump and Republicans who support his big, beautiful bill. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon joins us live to recap a whirlwind of punches as lawmakers try to carry the bill across the finish line. Brendan?
Hey there, Lily. Good evening. Yeah, certainly a whirlwind for sure. This kind of rift has really exploded into an all-out sort of falling out between President Trump and tech billionaire Elon Musk, and it really couldn't come at a worse time for President Trump and Republicans. Keep in mind, it was just before Memorial Day when the House narrowly passed the president's big, beautiful bill, and now Senate Republicans are trying to squeeze as much support for it as they can in order to advance it in accordance with their timeline of July 4th. But the escalating rift between both Trump and Musk is shaking things up here on Capitol Hill.
And he never had a problem until right after.
Thursday, an all-out pressure campaign from former Doge advisor and tech billionaire Elon Musk against President Trump's one big, beautiful bill. The multi-trillion-dollar bill would cement major Trump proposals like tax cuts, border security, and energy production, while making controversial changes to Medicaid and federal food assistance. But one of the president's closest allies this week calling it an abomination, launching not only rockets
and liftoff,
but also a tirade of social media attacks against the bill this week, some even going after President Trump.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars.
The sudden pushback is giving ammunition to hardline conservatives just days after the Congressional Budget Office estimated the House's version of the bill would increase the deficit by $2.4 trillion over the next decade.
We're not buying the CBO's estimates. I don't think that's right.
There's going to be growth as a result of passing this bill. That growth generates additional government revenue.
The CBO score and Musk's rebuke, pouring fuel on a fire that Republican leaders thought they had contained.
To say that it's a problem or that it has created a bigger challenge for us is true. He's got a big voice, he's got a big audience, and more importantly, it's a credible voice, but he's wrong on this issue.
Losing enough support to pass the bill by July 4th is just one emerging concern for GOP leaders. Musk has also threatened to target or primary Republican incumbents in the midterm elections. And Lily, that highly anticipated score from the Congressional Budget Office also estimates that as many as 11 million more people could be uninsured by 2034, largely due to some of those controversial reforms and changes to Medicaid included within the big, beautiful bill. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for WZMQ 19 News, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Lily, back to you.
Thank you very much, Brendan. In Lansing, Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson is facing new pressure from House Republicans. This week, lawmakers filed articles of impeachment and a lawsuit against Benson. They claim she violated election laws, misused state resources during her campaign launch, and failed to comply with a subpoena. Representative James DeSana says it's time to hold Benson accountable.
You've broken the law, and you've broken your oath of office, and you've broken the U.S. Constitution. So we're saying these articles of impeachment are against you for your violations.
Join us when they arrive.
With Democrats in control of the Senate, the impeachment effort is unlikely to advance. Benson says she remains committed to the security of our elections and to the people of Michigan, saying, quote, "I work for them. I suggest House Republicans start doing the same." We'll have more from lawmakers tonight at 11:10 Central. Iron Mountain's Oscar G. Johnson VA Medical Center is offering free weekly check-in services for veterans. The goal of the service, called Early Alert, is to offer quick and helpful support. It works by sending text messages that ask about sleep, health, relationships, and money. If any problems are discovered, it connects veterans to the right kind of help, including 24/7 crisis counseling. Downloading an app or owning a smartphone is not required. You can find a link for veterans to sign up for Early Alert at WZMQ19.com. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Plus, the Superior Health Foundation is recognizing its recent grant recipients. We'll hear what they're doing in their communities. And efforts are underway to revitalize downtown Calumet. We'll hear from one of the organizations working to make it possible when we come back.
Live CBS Sunday.
Experience the magic that only Broadway can bring.
CBS presents
the best of Broadway all in one night.
It's Broadway's biggest night, and CBS is your front row seat.
To the theater. Cynthia Erivo hosts
the Tony Awards.
The Tony Awards.
The Tony Awards.
Live CBS Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to fix their car. Was that right? For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Experience. Okay, go. 3, 2. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market.
And don't forget,
Do you wonder if you can predict winning, missing, and lottery numbers by knowing which numbers were drawn before? That's actually a myth. Truth is, no matter how many times the number has been drawn before, it has an equal chance of being drawn again. There's no way to know. So, know the facts. If it stops being a game, call the helpline or visit our website. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's Big Father's Day Recliner Sale. You know, we have the largest selection of recliners in Michigan and Wisconsin. There's literally hundreds of recliners to choose from, and at the lowest price, and they start at just $279. There's big recliners for the big men, up to 500 pounds. And there's little recliners for the ladies and everything in between. There's power and power lift recliners in all different sizes, and leather recliners big and small and everything in between. Shop Shunk Furniture of Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back. Thanks for being here on this Thursday. 72 degrees into Marquette, and we still have a little bit of sunshine hanging on for today with east winds at about 10 miles per hour. Dew point of 43, pressure above 30 inches, so things are fairly comfortable. Up to Houghton, we're still hanging on to the sunshine there, but we are getting a little bit of increased cloud cover, maybe a few very light rain showers that will kind of clip that area over the next few hours. But overall, temperatures are into the lower 70s for some of us, and even the upper 70s, 78 to Iron Mountain. So we know it can be a little all over the place, just depends where the winds set up and the amount of sunshine that we have. So for the most part, we're into the mid to upper 70s. We are still monitoring the air quality. This is a right now look of the smoke, the air quality index here, and we still have fairly dense smoke here, especially into the eastern half of the Upper Peninsula. This is right now, and this will pretty much be the case through the rest of your evening. So keep with what we've been telling you about listening to your body, closing the windows at night. Try to avoid driving with the windows down. I know it can be hard, especially with some nice sunshine, but just keep that in mind as we continue to deal with this issue over the next few days or so. But we do have some rain out to Minnesota and Iowa. There's going to be a little bit of a low pressure system moving across the country. We might get some more cloud cover and some rain pushing up into the area as a result of that. So it's going to make for a little bit of a rainy Friday for us. At the moment, we're holding off for a lot of that rain. A lot of the green that you see popping up here, the rain returns, might not even be reaching the ground. It is fairly dry out, and we still kind of do have that haze that might be sort of absorbing that, if you will. But this area that we had that dense smoke cover on that air quality index, this is the area under the air quality warning, the eastern half of the Upper Peninsula now. So everyone was under this until 2:15 today. But again, this is extended. It keeps being reissued and extended. So now we have this until Friday at midnight. Futurecast will continue to see increasing cloud cover. And here's the incoming rain that we are expecting for Friday. It's going to start out to Ironwood and move through the Upper Peninsula throughout the entire day on Friday, basically. And we'll start to clear things out. You did see a little bit of some pink up there for Saturday. It is going to get very cold. So I'm not going to say it's going to snow. We're not going to accumulate any snow, but we are expecting some colder temperatures as we advance through the days. But future rain, we could pick up a 1/10 of an inch, 2/10 of an inch over the next day, especially when we get to Friday with the chilly and rainy conditions. Things will start to clear up for Saturday, and we're still going to have a few rain and a few showers and storms for Sunday. But just a quick look at the next 6 to 10 days, we are expecting slightly above average temperatures. That average high temperature is 69 degrees. We might not get a lot of that here on the 7-day, but as we get into maybe the second half or third week of June, we'll get some temperatures into the 70s.
In partnership with the Michigan Health Endowment Fund, the Superior Health Foundation has provided funding for many impactful programs over the years. Today, Superior Health showcased a range of these investments at its Power Up collaboration event. One grant recipient was the Intermediate School District Prevention Services and its Healthy Youth Coalition of Marinette and Menominee counties. The program has created a framework for students to educate their peers about avoiding drug and alcohol at an early age.
They're very creative with the activities that they come up with to try to educate their peers and also include alternative activity support too for them to get involved.
The full-day event also featured networking opportunities and hands-on workshops. Local organizations in Calumet are working together to restore the downtown. The Bring Back Calumet initiative aims to redevelop aging and vacant buildings on Main Street. So far, the task force has restored 12 and is working on its largest project yet, restoring the historic Ruby building, which is more than a century old. The Keweenaw Economic Development Alliance says maintaining the building's original look is a top priority.
If we lose these buildings, you'll never have them back. So their unique architecture, the facades, and they're desired by the community, by people. So by holding on to them and redeveloping, rehabilitating them, we are going to be improving the draw of this community and its economy.
We'll have more on the initiative tonight at 11. Also in Calumet, an outdoor organization is making its trails more accessible. The Swedetown Trails Club unveiled a new ADA-compliant trail, the first mile of the 2-mile-long Two Hoots Loop. The new trail is wider and has shallower inclines to allow wheelchairs and other adaptive equipment to traverse it comfortably. The accessible improvements were 2 years in the making, and the Trails Board says they're necessary to provide a complete outdoor experience for everyone.
It's not something that is really available for cyclists and outdoor enthusiasts in the Keweenaw, so it just really brings together like this whole package of just a more welcoming, well-rounded facility for people of all abilities.
In the future, the board plans to make the second mile ADA compliant as well. Coming up after the break, the Peter White Public Library joins us in the studio to talk about some upcoming June events. Stay tuned.
Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News, in a world where local papers are struggling, this small town paper continues to grow.
We saw an opportunity to engage in the community in a deeper way.
How a jolt of Java is saving journalism, tonight on CBS.
June is custom month at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette. Whether we are starting from scratch or creating a new piece from old or inherited jewelry, we will help you create your very own one-of-a-kind perfect design. And in June, we will waive the $395 design fee. You imagine it, we will create it. Custom month at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette.
Richardson Jewelers.
Pure Outdoor is the first program dedicated to increasingly popular outdoor and eco sports. Individual and adventurous. Journey to the world's most exotic, breathtaking locations. Pure Outdoor.
She's inquisitive.
What led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Lily Simmons.
This summer is looking to be a busy one for the Peter White Public Library. Joining us on Insights tonight is Library Communications Coordinator Andrea Marsh. Thank you so much for being here.
It's nice meeting you, Lily.
Yeah, so nice to meet you too. Glad we could do this.
Yes.
So I understand you guys have a lot of readings coming up. One's in just a few days, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. Monday is going to be here before we know it. We'll blink our eyes and here we are. So Michigan notable author Tim Schultz will be at Peter White. And he is going to be reading from his most recent angler book, A Castaway Montana. This book is all about fish, friendship, scenic rivers out west. So if you have any anglers in your family, make sure you tell them about our event. And that's at 6:30 to 7:30 at our community room.
All right, will do. My boyfriend is very much an angler, so
Nice.
it's something he would enjoy.
Perfect.
Another one coming up has a little bit to do with UP history, correct?
Yes, we have a really diverse range of authors that are coming in, and so we're only on author 2, so buckle up. It's going to be Anne Berman. She wrote this very comprehensive biography about Louis Graverette Kaufman. And we see Kaufman all over the place in Marquette, but do we really know what he's all about? As I was doing my own research, I was blown away by his accomplishments here and then also in New York City. So this is going to be a super intimate event. Anne is going to be interviewing his descendant, Peter Kaufman, who's still in the area, and there will be a Q&A session monitored by Tyler Tischler. So this is another event like you do not want to miss, and this is going to be Thursday, June 26th. Same place, 6:30 to 7:30 in the community room. It's going to be an intimate affair. It's going to be awesome.
That sounds like a great one for sure. The next one is going to be a memoir reading.
Yes, we're just going to keep rolling. So we have a story about fish and friendship. We have local history, and now we have a memoir. Karen Babin, she wrote The Allure of Elsewhere, and she is mid-30s, happily single, and she's going on a road trip with her 2 cats. Can you believe that? And she's going from Minnesota to Nova Scotia to try to find her roots. So if there's any single ladies out there who are in their mid-30s, this is going to be a story that will really resonate with them.
Awesome. Yes. Sounds great. The next guest is a higher profile one.
Oh boy. Yeah, she's a little popular right now. Peter White is so excited to host Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson. And she will be releasing her most recent memoir, A Purposeful Warrior. And this memoir is about how to turn fear and frustration into a fight for truth and integrity. So not only will you be able to take away those core values, but also you'll hear of her story of how she came to be and how she's in the news.
Yeah.
So that will be a really amazing event, and that's that is July 31st, 6:30 to 7:30. We're expecting a lot of people, so you may want to show up early for that one.
Okay, yeah, for sure. We'll make sure to link to all those dates on our website.
Yes.
Finally, do you want to talk a little bit about the library summer reading program?
Absolutely. So once again, if you visit our website, www.pwpl.info, we have all this information there because I'm just spewing as quick as I can. Our summer reading program kicks off this Saturday, and there's a youth summer reading, teen, and adults, so like everyone can have fun. So I just encourage you to go on our website, find the age group, and go through the steps, and just have a nice time reading on the beach, in the woods, in your comfy chair, in your garden. Summer reading is the best time to pick up a book and read.
Definitely. It sounds like there's something for everyone.
There is. Always, always, always.
Great. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Lily, for having me.
Absolutely. Coming up next, Mike Ludlum is in the studio with the latest in sports. Stay with us.
Just want to have some fun.
Beyond the Gates. It's a CBS super soapy summer.
There's this fascinating little thing called sex. You are playing with fire.
I swear to God, if you try me, you're gonna rot in hell for this, Dana.
Enjoy the burn.
Beyond the Gates. New CBS weekdays.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health. Bringing out the better in all of us.
Update your home with new GE appliances from Kirkish Furniture and Houghton. GE appliances are built to last, have print-resistant finishes, and offer high performance with energy efficiency. Kirkish has a large selection for both kitchen and laundry. Free delivery and 0% financing.
This is home for CBS. WZMQ 19.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Why should you consider re-siding your home? Your home is the largest investment you'll make. Protect it with new siding installed by the experts at the Window Store. We offer a range of affordable, high-quality siding options, including premium ABC seamless steel siding with attractive financing options available. And we install all winter long across the entire UP. Schedule your appointment today and enjoy the Window Store experience for yourself. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. The Negaunee Miners have reached the high school baseball regionals in the past, but they haven't been able to put one in the win column. That was until yesterday. Jason Seek's squad did a lot of things right in this year's Division III regional semifinal at Gladstone. We'll pick it up in the first inning. Tristan Slater slices 1-2 left field. Looks like a nice bloop hit the scorebook, and that gets a run in. Negaunee has a 1-0 lead. Same inning, Owen Cardinal drives one into left center field, and that's going to get some runners across as well. Negaunee has a 4-0 advantage. Speaking of four, let's go to the fourth inning. Jack Seek in the batter's box. He's going to put one in the outfield, and two more are going to cross the plate. 8-0, I should say. At that point, still in the fourth, it's Evan Delangelo's turn. He's going to put one into the outfield. A couple runs cross the plate. It's 11-0 at this point, and that was plenty for Tristan Slater on the mound. He did not allow a hit through 4 innings, striking out Trevor Thorbon here. Miners win 12-0, and they will head to the Lower Peninsula for the regional final on Saturday.
Back in October, and going to the facility every single day. All the boys have been invested into it since the beginning of the year. And yeah, we knew Gladstone was a good team, and we decided we were going to pour our heart and soul into this one and give everything we got.
We had a pickoff play, or no play at first, the ball got by, and we were still able to get them out at third. And we work on that in practice. You know, our first baseman received the ball in the right position to throw, and made a great throw over to third OC.
Yeah, I felt good. Felt my off speed really well. Outside corner wasn't getting my way, so I had to work inside at the knees and got that pretty good.
Negauni's record is 34-6. The Miners will face perennial power Traverse City St. Francis in the regional final on Saturday in Traverse City. Gladiators are 27-8-1 after winning their regional in semifinal over Elk Rapids 11-4 yesterday. Meanwhile, in Division 4 in downtown Felch, that is a bunt by Blake Heltonen, and the throw to first is in time, but the throw back to home is not in time. Brogan Turner scored to make it 1-0 Jeffers. He got on base with a triple. Then in the bottom of the second for Norway, Elliot Kramer bounces one to first. Nick Andrews makes the play. When Cody Turner doesn't get there fast enough, throw to the plate, not in time. Bryce Adams hustles home. Game is tied at 1. Bottom of the third, second and third, nobody out for Owen By. That's a nice base hit to right field. Cameron Varda scores easily. Landon Amundsen stumbled around third, but did get across the plate with ease, and the Knights are up 3-1. By advanced to second. Next up, Carter Cazzola, a line drive to center field for another hit. Owen By rounds third. He scores standing up. Knights with a 4-1 advantage. Top of the fourth, the Jets' Cullen Larson will bloop one to shallow center field. 3 Knights are going to chase after it, 2 then chase after it, and doesn't quite get the diving catch. Cody Turner dashes home, Norway's lead down to 4-2. Bottom of the fourth, Mr. Amundsen bounces the ball just inside the third base bag for a base hit. Cameron Varda scored from second to make it 5-2, and that was plenty of support for Cole By on the mound. He struck out 11 Jets batters in the first 5 innings of work. His brother Owen By tossed the final 2 innings. Norway advances to Saturday's regional final with a 6-3 win over Jeffers.
Cody Turner was going to be, a battle on the mound, and Coach Amundsen, Coach By worked these kids, Cody Hendricks, so hard in the cage that we wanted them to be uncomfortable, so maybe we could make it easier today, and we were able to really tattoo some baseballs, and then we executed just enough. We got a lot of work to do.
The first inning, I've been giving up runs a little bit. They've been hitting the ball, and then it takes a couple, and then I warm up a little bit, I think. They had us in the series 2-1, so we really wanted this one. The team, we've had our best practices the last couple of days, and I think that really helped us.
Norway will meet Harbor Light Christian in a regional final Saturday at Rudyard. Harbor Light Christian defeated Pickford 5-2 yesterday. Meanwhile, Kingsford's debut in the Division II baseball regional did not go as well as it would have liked. Petoskey eliminated the Flivers 4-1. 2 golfers from Michigan, including one from the Upper Peninsula, have been awarded sponsor exemptions to compete in the 2025 Island Resort Championship at Sweetgrass from June 20th through the 22nd. Negauni grad Rachel Niskanen just completed her sophomore year at Michigan State University. And on the Michigan State side, Missouri native Brooke Bierman graduated. She, with a 3.84 grade point average, she made history in 2023, helping the Spartans get into their first NCAA regional title. And Lily and Kelly will be right back.
Now at Hardee's, My Rewards members get their favorite thirst quencher for just $1, like new handcrafted peach tea and peach lemonade, or any cup of Hardee's ice cold goodness for just $1 when you order on the app.
The imaging department at Barraconia Memorial Hospital offers a full line of imaging modalities, from CT, nuke med, MRI, ultrasound, and mammography in general. Within the last year, we got 2 new ultrasound equipment, SPEC CT scanner. We are able to get into most modalities in a day or 2. One of the things that they offer here, the genuine care, our family caring for yours, it's not just a slogan that really makes us different than the rest.
Some places talk about being local, but we actually are local. Our family started Superior Collision 18 years ago, and we're still the ones who own and operate it today. No big company name, no outside investors. We are all Marquette, and we're going to stay that way. We are part of this community, and we are proud of the work we do. You can choose to go to a corporate body shop, or you can stay local and go to Superior Collision, Marquette's local hometown body shop.
The UP loves to be outdoors. Running, fishing, hiking, biking. If it's happening outside, you want to be a part of it. And this little baby is what you need to be ready. It's local and 100% free, 24/7. WZMQ 19's news app can show you the best times to be out, what to wear, how to stay safe, whether to bring along the kids. It's your problem-solving power tool. The WZMQ 19 app, now playing on a phone near you.
Hardee's charbroiled Frisco burger on toasted sourdough and signature mushroom Swiss burger. Fan favorites for over 30 years and counting. Served with 100% Angus beef. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Welcome back. Final check of your forecast. We are still hanging on to some sunshine on our 19 News downtown Marquette Skycam as people make their way through the evening. On our radar, maybe a few light drizzles across the Upper Peninsula. We are going to see increasing cloud cover, and we are in for a bit of a chilly next few days or so, especially as we get into next week. Chilly and rainy and a few showers in between. More in your forecast coming up at 11 o'clock.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here at 11:10 Central.